welcome everybody to Vibe Off. It is June month of mental health awareness, and we already know month of June is all about men and mental awareness for men. The unique challenges, we're breaking down the stigma because mental health, we should be considerate towards men also because they face a lot. Today we have the one, the only, the licensed boxer, the construction business owner, a wonderful and amazing husband, Zeus in the house. Welcome to Vibe Off, Zeus. How you doing today?
Thank you, Sofi. I'm glad here to be with you,
Okay.
Blessed.
I wanna start off by asking, I want you to introduce yourself, how you want the world to see you.
Oh, you know, I have a business. Um, I'm a minority. Um, I like to help the community. I, just try to be a great person overall, Christian first, you know,
I understand.
great.
Yes, you are a great person, and a lot of people don't know about you. What is the name of your business? And
Oh,
where
Zeus
is
B
located?
Construction. Zeus B Construction, LLC. I'm a
Okay.
licensed and insured, lead certified, speak Hispanic. I'm Dominican, my background. Mother and father, they're both Dominican. I
Oh,
was born and raised in, I was born in New York and raised in Rhode Island.
okay.
I operate in Providence, Rhode Island,
But you do
Massachusetts
travel.
areas. I
But
try to stay local. I like to, um, I like to improve the area I live in.
great. But let's go back a little bit. You are based in Rhode Island, and you do work around Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut. But do you travel if someone loves your work? They really love your work and they want you to travel. Do you travel?
Oh, well, I have. I believe that I always bring at least a screwdriver or a Phillips head, a multi-tool or a Swiss Army blade, just in case I feel like even my wallet has a, a multi card like tool that it just works miracles. Like when you think that, you know, you you don't have tools around you, I use anything as a tool.
Oh, that's because you're,
MacGyver.
yeah. You know, when you're speaking about professionalism, that's you. That is you. Very professional.
I like to try and improve for sure. I know there's a lot of room for improvement, and that's where I look and I'm always open to new things.
Okay. So we're dealing with mental illness. This month is June month, and we're dealing with mental illness, and we're dealing with men and how they face unique challenges. So the show today is all about mental illness in men and the unique challenges that you guys have to face. Now, you also are a professional license. Your fists are weapons, right?
Well, yeah, back about like 10 years ago, I used to box for the punch program in the Nickerson Community Center. That's what basically kept me from being in the streets and learning how to get discipline and learning how to truly become a man and never to raise your fist at women and even men, and multiple times the person could be much bigger than me or much smaller than me, and they know how to get into my nerves. But with my training and boxing, it just keeps me disciplined, and truly that's what guided me from a lot of battles that could have elevated for no reason, really.
Oh my gosh, I could imagine. Um, I know that you've had trauma just recently, like a year and a half ago. Would you like
Yeah.
to speak upon that to other men that's out there that also been through trauma and how you deal with it?
Well, basically, the way I deal with it is that I take it as a learning experience. That even though I'm trying to do good by, using my training, um, like truly, you have to let God do His dealings because He can honestly do much more damage than you can. So with my training, I just find out a different path to handle situations, like because with that incident, I took
Okay, can you tell them?
basically,
Can we go back?
matters.
Can you tell them what happened to you? You don't gotta go like like just you were you what happened? Like what did you go through that can be mind changing and a lesson for others?
Well, yeah, basically taking matters into my own hands, and then you know, um, basically like whatever I dealt out, it was nothing comparing to what got done to me because you know like okay, like I corrected the situation, but I took the long-term effect. Like I'm the one with the scars and they're the one with the bruises heal much faster, and but scars are almost forever.
They are
Scars are
forever.
forever.
So what is the scars? What is the scars that you have?
Well, it was just basically the scars from what I was attacked with, trying to, be
So
good.
so you were stabbed, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All right. So being stabbed several times, right?
Yeah, it was like about like 3 times or like two in a slash.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you had to go through that trauma, but it's also a learning lesson. I want to know from you being stabbed, being rushed to the hospital. Um, I know a little bit that you will come all the way through, but I would really, really like for you to, I would really, really like for you to tell the public, right? How like basically how you dealt with being stabbed, like
Well, the way I
mentally,
dealt with being
mentally.
stabbed is that I kind of realized that I wasn't the untouchable guy from that movie. Um, Untouchable or Unbreakable, and I was actually bleeding more than I usually do. And I've heard of other stories, and I don't think that is a joke, but it's like it's like I realized that I'm not a superhero as well. Even though like I may do heroic acts, but I'm no superhero. You know, I'm touchable. I'm not untouchable.
Amen. Okay. So, but mentally, does it like, do you have any, mentally, does it affect you?
Yeah, I believe that in the recovery stage, I'm softening up, but now that I feel recovered, I feel stronger.
You feel stronger?
Like honestly, like I felt like why am I crutching over? Why am I doing all of these stuffs? And and to be honest, like I kind of kept the security of like, wait, hold on, let me not do too much until my brother came from out of town, Boston. My brother came from out of town, and I picked him up, and he said, "Yeah, man, I'm sorry about what happened." And he slapped me right in the scar and really hard. And and after that, I was walking straight. I was like, what am I? And it was just like a mind thing. It was a mind thing. He had to slap my scar right out of that mindset and was like, Zeus, like, yeah. you lived, like I see you coming over here like trying to hide your shoulder, but he took my hand and slapped me right at it, and I was like, my bro, and I was feeling the pain, and I was like, but I'm not dead though. So I was like, okay, okay, and I thank him for that, but my lady, she was like, why'd you do that? Recovering.
I know.
I'm like, babe, he's fine. He's
No,
good.
that's, oh my gosh, I wouldn't have been able to.
Yeah, like, not until he came and like slapped some sense into that scar. I was still like covering it.
So
It's a
mentally,
mindset. It's a
yeah,
mindset for real.
mentally, okay.
From that happening, you gotta like almost reprogram yourself into a strength. Gotta really embrace your blessings and know that there are consequences, no matter the higher the good or the lower the bad. You try to level yourself, but there's consequences in each part of whatever you try to do.
What will be, I know because, it has another generation coming up after you. And you're such a good role model because you you always kept positive. You've used the blessing of boxing to actually stay off the streets and to keep you in line. You've been stabbed, um, but you kept going. You didn't make it make you bitter or angry. You took it as a valuable blessing and a blessing from God saving your life. Um, what would you say right now as a businessman, as a husband, as a family man, and as a child of God? What would be your advice to these youngins that's coming up?
Well, you have to stay focused, and you have to have a lot of like good role models, and learn from even your bad role models, their mistakes, and knowing that nothing is forever. There's a lot of things I would tell everybody. Is just one thing truly is that you have to make your knowledge work and help you. You gotta, whatever you know, whatever you can apply to your life, that's how much value you value what you know. So it's just so many great things that you can learn, but if it doesn't apply to your life, then basically it's like it's no reason for you to know these things. But I am gonna tell you that you have to keep on learning, and education is the key to every door, any door, and and true to yourself, so you can just keep on doing whatever it is that you're doing.
And the last part of it is as a minority, as a young man, and with everything that you've been through.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I already know the answer to this question. Go ahead, finish it. Finish
I,
it.
your mental, how do you, and this is the last, how do you keep your mental as a man? Because there's so many stigmas around men and mental illness that sometimes I think it's ridiculous. But as a man, I've been around you, I know you. Um, you're a very good friend of my spouse, and you're just a wonderful person. Wonderful person. You will never know the things that you've been through. So I want to know, how do you, as a young man, keep mentally grounded, and how with everything you've been through, you can still stand strong and say today, I mean, I know your wife also, she's like me, she suffered with different illnesses, anxiety, and things like that. So, as a husband, as a
Yeah, first
businessman,
generation rare breed. Oh yeah.
oh, anxiety, right? Huh?
Oh yeah. We are, the first generation, and we are rare breed.
Right.
Most of us.
So I want to know from you, how do you keep all this and still
You
stay
have
grounded?
to unite. You have to stronger is you're stronger together. We're stronger if we have to collaborate, we have to network, you have to look for these community programs. If there aren't any, if you have access to making some, you have to develop them. People will come, advertise, talk to your neighbor, the person driving by your neighborhood, your local, your grocery stores, the people that actually live in your neighborhood. We will all communicate and network and join and be together, and that is just a force. You can't expect one like dinner to really do a whole lot, but it will do a whole lot within, planting seeds in each and every one of us, because we will know how together has effects. Like just me and you together, you and I together, and the other individuals. Look how much great things we're doing just now.
Amen.
And I'm telling you right now, look at my histories. Sophie Saint are the best of the world. No lie. No lie. And you know I ain't about me, but I'm trying to stay on topic. It's about me,
Thank
I
you,
guess,
honey.
and about how it affects me and all that. But literally, together, you're stronger together. Please just look and ask for it. But nobody has all the questions, but one person can get you the person that has the answer to your question, and the next person will find the next person that will find the answer to your question.
Right.
Or and then the question will change. Your question will change. Like right now, I'm in a lot of different programs that I have not even signed up to. But I'm telling you, I'm their number one support. I'm always there bringing people, signing them up. I don't care. I don't want no recognition. Only from the people that actually see and want more people like myself.
Amen. I
That's just it.
I can
You
say
gotta promote goodness. It will just keep on multiplying.
I can honestly say, as someone that, to bring you on here is an honor to me because I don't just bring any and everybody on. I don't have time to just sit down and, dilly dally with any and everybody. But I would, any day, I would bring you or your wife on because you guys are so positive. And not only that, but you guys got stories that you guys can help. And I want everyone to know, I really want everyone to know that united, as he's saying, it's good. It's really, really good. It's the only way. We cannot expect to allow the, I'll say, the oppressors to oppress us and turn us against one another. We have to bind together. And when you're in a situation, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman, don't matter who you are, boy or girl, you have to be able to find a support system like
Yeah.
he's saying to you. A support system is very important. So he's a man that he has strength in his hands. His fists are licensed. He's a boxer. He's a man that he works construction, but he's a husband. He's been stabbed. He's been through trauma, but he did not allow those things to break him. He allowed it to build him up and to make him stronger. So we can understand that men go through a lot. Some choose to crumble why some choose to build. And I hope that for everyone that's going to see this and is going to listen, you too can use Zeus experience to build and not crumble. Anything else you want to say to them before we go?
Oh no, thank you very much. Definitely I would love to, advertise myself. They can find me through you, Zeus B Construction LLC,
And give them your social media.
Zeus B Construction LLC at Facebook. My email is info@zeusbconstruction.net. It can be reached at 401-528-7133. Interior, exterior construction. And I do the best I could.
You do.
I'm always looking to learn.
He give you guys 100%. And also,
oh yeah, always.
The number one thing about him, loyalty and honesty. You're gonna get what you pay for with him. He gives 110% of what you if you pay him 100%, he's gonna also add in that 10% for you. Because
yeah, whatever I have.
Yes, he gives his all. He does not have to anything. So again, this is Zeus. And
all the knowledge I bring it to the table.
And we just want to say thank you, Zeus, for being here on Vibe Off today with Sophie Saint. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie Saint. You're wonderful.
You are amazing
love
too.
you.
Love you too. Ta-ta.